I'm not at all going to be one of those ones who cuts my hair off or says, oh, the lock community pressured me. There is none of that. I don't think that this is the lock community's fault. I think that this is the fault of human error and, you know, comparing ourselves to one another and wanting what each other has. And I think that I don't want to be one of the people who perpetuates, oh, you can have locks like mine if you just do this. I don't know. That might not be the case. When I set out to lock my hair, I didn't think it would look like this. This wasn't what I was going for. This is Joy of Jordan, also known as Joie de Jordan, formerly known as Strange Hues. If you are new, you don't know what's going on, you just click this video because it seemed like an interesting title. But if you are not new here and you've been a member of Tribe for a while now, you already know where I'm going with this and why I'm going there. First things first, I appreciate so much everyone who is here because of the lock journey that I've shared over the past 3.5 years. Well, actually it was only like 2.5 because I did the first year undocumented, but that's not the point. The point is I am over it. I am over toxic lock culture. I am over what I've been seeing in the media lately, on social media, with women far and wide, like having these toxic relationships with their lock journeys, their locks themselves, or the envy of other women's locks. I'm over it. And I can only speak for women because I am a woman. That's how I identify. I don't know how men are out here thugging it out, because it seems like their lock journeys go they're just uninterrupted. They're just living lives with hair, knowing that they can cut it off, grow it back. And I want us as a collective to get to that point, because I've been seeing so many people start these lock journey Instagrams, which is not a problem, but I've also seen so many people succumb to the pressure of the expectation of what their hair now means because they have attached their identity online to it. And that's one of the things that I definitely did with this channel. I didn't mean to, but I definitely did that. My channel's name was formerly known as Strange Hues, which is a name I'm still keeping for future endeavors, but it didn't really align with who I was as a person, and my locks did not identify me as a person, and they still don't. So this is not a video announcing that I'm cutting my hair or I'll never make another lock video again, but my locks are definitely not a piece of my identity. They are not my crown. My crown is already pre-existing with or without hair. So I'm just kind of tired of seeing what I've been seeing online. So first things first, the new lock journey Instagrams, I love them. I love to see Black women specifically like accepting their natural hair, because it's been so stigmatized for us all of our lives. I love seeing women like, this is so low maintenance. I have so much of my free time back. I feel so much more myself, not having to worry about my hair. I love that. What I don't like per se is the use of the platform to garner this following for the locks and then cutting them off, being like, oh, I got tired of them. You know what I'm saying? It's all just hair. Like, to me, at the end of the day, it's all just hair. However, the manipulation and the use of building a following and a tribe and a community off of that, and then being like, oh, I changed my mind, and follow me for other stuff. It's fine. I get it. I get it. And I think the thing that I don't like about it, I guess, is the pressure that it builds for women who are looking to individuals like myself and these other lock Instagrams for their validation of their lock journey. There are multiple comments under a lot of my videos asking me specific questions about my locks, which would not at all help these individuals in their lock journeys, like the lock count. And how do you get your hair to lock faster? It's all different. It's all different. And I think the second thing that has been bothering me so much is not just in the lock community, but in the natural hair community, people referencing their hair as their crown. I get it. I get it. I know there's a biblical reference for it and everything. I don't like it because it really takes away from individuals who suffer with scalp conditions, suffer with hair loss, suffer with alopecia. It's taking away from the human existence without your hair. Your hair is just hair. It's protein filaments growing out of your scalp, And as beautiful as it is, and the beautiful journeys that come along with growing it out, it does not define you as a person. If I cut my hair tomorrow, I am not less of an individual. And it kind of makes me feel bad, and has also stirred me away or strayed me away from making lock content, because I don't want people to feel as if their journeys are unattainable because their hair doesn't look like mine or it's not coming out that way. I specifically remember, I cannot remember this Instagrammer's name, but she was my lock inspiration. Before I started my locks, I wanted my locks to look like hers. Her locks were beautiful, and it wasn't envy. It was just, I was inspired. They were gorgeous. And once I started my lock journey, I realized, like, oh, my hair's not gonna do that. My hair's not gonna do that. So we have to now readjust our plan. We have to, you know, just go back to the drawing board and start over. I told y'all in multiple videos on my channel that I started my lock journey over after a month, because I knew what I wanted, what I thought I wanted. I didn't want that anymore. I wanted something different. And I changed my mind based on the health of my hair, the consistency of my strands, the density. Everything changed once I saw what my hair actually looked like forming into the lock, and I wanted something different. So that Instagrammer went on to cut our hair off and shave her head, because there was pressure to create around her hair. Anything she did, it was more like, what's your hair doing? Like, what's the regimen, you know? And I can tell you straight up right now, the regimen is water, oil, massage. Water, oil, massage. That's all you have to do. If you are growing your hair out and you have a sensitive scalp, or you need more products than the average person, then you tailor what your hair is gonna do by whatever it does. But my regimen is water, oil, massage. I retie my hair every 8 weeks. I've been locked for almost 4 years in April. There's nothing to it. It's really nothing to it. And I'm not at all going to be one of those ones who cuts my hairs off or says, oh, the lock community pressured me. There is none of that. I don't think that this is the lock community's fault. I think that this is the fault of human error, and, you know, comparing ourselves to one another and wanting what each other has. And I think that I don't want to be one of the people who perpetuates, oh, you can have locks like mine if you just do this. I don't know. That might not be the case. When I set out to lock my hair, I didn't think it would look like this. This wasn't what I was going for. I was going for something more thick. I was looking for something real loopy. Like I was looking for something. I had a vision in mind, and that's not how my hair looks. And now that I am this far into my journey, I have no plans of cutting my hair off, but I also don't want to lie to y'all and pretend that there is any magic number, that there's any magic regimen. All there is to it is a healthy scalp and a healthy regimen, and you'll have healthy locks. That's it. And I think the third thing for me is just the mythology that your locks or your hair, natural or otherwise, is like you. I have said in, again, previous videos on my channel, I love my hair. The journey that I have taken to get to this point has allowed me to love myself even more. It's not about the hair. The hair is a bonus, you know? It's a bonus to wake up in the morning not worrying about what's my hair gonna look like today, how's it gonna look for this thing I have to do later. It's always gonna look the same. All I have to worry about with hair like this is waking up, making sure I'm clean, getting dressed, making sure my clothes are clean, making sure everything is in order for the day that I have ahead of me. But my hair is not one of those things. That's why I say I love my hair. I love it because it's one of the things that I don't have to think about. I don't perceive my hair anymore. Most days I walk around this junk, it's in a bun, a floppy, sloppy bun, and I'm not thinking about it. And days like this where I wanted to do something a little extra, I'll put some tendrils out, half up, half down, that's it. So I think that overall, there's a lot of, I'm seeing something happen in the lock community that I saw happen in the natural hair community when I decided to lock my hair in the first place, which is there's a lot of comparison. Right now, I think the biggest comparison I see is thick locks versus thin locks. And as you can see, I have locks that are thin in density, but I have a lot of them so it looks like my hair is thicker. And then there are women out here, men and women, but I'm speaking from my personal experience and who I follow and who I see, because men don't seem to have this problem to me. I see women with these thick, gorgeous, fluffy, beautiful locks. They have like, what, 30 to 60 locks. They're gorgeous, they're cute. fluffy volume, love it. And then there are people with sister locks and they're long and they're luscious and it's a bunch of them and they're micro and they're just amazing. And then there are people with the medium-sized locks and they're long and they're cylindrical and they're symmetrical and they're beautiful. But then I see people in those in-betweens, not like, they're just not enjoying the journey because they're looking at other people determining that their hair should look like their hair. And it's not realistic. It's not realistic, and I don't want to be one of the people who perpetuate, this is what you do to get locks like these. Because it's not true. Every video that I've ever made has been authentic to my lock experience and authentic to what has helped me grow my hair out, especially as someone who had a great, just massive anxiety about how their hair looked. I've always been, before locks, super self-conscious about my image, specifically the hair, because my mom's mom was a hairdresser. My mom did my hair. My hair always looked good. And when I went to college, it was, you know, how do I keep it looking good? And then I fried it, and then I permed it, and it broke off, and then braids, and then I went natural, and then natural was like, what products, and what do I do? And my styles won't stay. It's this whole cyclical nonsense, and with locks, it doesn't have to be that way. I don't want to be one of the people who perpetuates that I have the secret sauce. I don't have the secret sauce. I do the same thing to my hair every day, which is flop it in a bonnet. I might spray it every other day at this point because I'm so deep in it, and it's not a part of my framework. I don't think about my hair anymore. I don't think about, oh, I need to moisturize it 2 times a day or it's not gonna grow. I don't think about that. My hair is healthy. My scalp is healthy. I wash it every 2 weeks. I retie it every 8 weeks. I'll spray it when I remember. I keep it in low maintenance styles, like a very loose bun on my head or down. It's really nothing to living a life of leisure with locks. It's luxurious. There's no need to compare. And if you're not happy with your journey, you can always start over. I think that the lock journey is beautiful. I think that loose naturals are gorgeous. I think that people suffering with hair loss, scalp conditions, alopecia, all still beautiful. Their crowns are not less present because there is not hair there. And I think just the emphasis on hair has been kind of sending me, based on the comments that I've been receiving in some of my videos and just some of the people that I've seen who had beautiful sets of locks, cut them off because they succumbed to pressure to continue to create content around their hair. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, just keep creating content that you like. And I can also see that it's something that's happening with me and my channel where people are here for lock information. They're here for lock details, and it's not much more, it can't get any simpler, which is, you know, you have to have a healthy scalp, healthy regimen, and your hair will grow out. How will it grow out? I'm not sure, because everyone's hair is different. All of our crowns are special. You know, some of us have more follicles, some of us have more density, some of us, you know, have larger surface area, you know, giving us a different look. But I feel like in the definition of crowns, I think everyone has one with or without hair. When it comes to lock envy and comparison, I really don't want to see any other individual look at my hair and think that their hair is not gorgeous or worthy because it doesn't look like mine. And then when it comes to just perpetuating the sauce and this product and, you know, this regimen, it's really water, oil, massage. It's really just simple maintenance, like the same way you have to brush your teeth twice a day. Locks are kind of like that. If you want to maintain healthy teeth and maintain healthy hair, you just do the same thing over and over, consistently, and then you will yield the results that you want. And I just wanted to make that video because I can truthfully say, or transparently say, I don't really have much other lock content to offer. My days of being enamored with my hair have passed. I love how my hair looks. I love the ease, and I love the ritual, and I love the leisure of not having to think about it. And it's not something that I consider. There's nothing creative to me about making content about my hair because it's growing. It's gonna keep growing. I'm not cutting it. You know, I'm not one of those people that's just coming to like, I'm just gonna cut my hair because I don't want to make content about it anymore. And I also am not looking for a change that drastic to cut my hair off, and my head is like real big, so I would like probably never do that. I would probably like grow my hair out for 6 months to a year and then cut it. My head is big. But long story short, I just wanted to come here and share that because I don't want to be one of the people lying to you, letting you know that there's anything other than time and consistency to a healthy lock journey. There's nothing to it but time and consistency and a healthy regimen and the health of your scalp. That's it. And when it comes to any of these products you're seeing, you don't need them. You don't need the lock gel. You don't need the lock spray. You don't need the lock this, the lock that. You don't need it. You need some protection at night. You need water, and you need nutrient-filled oil on your scalp. And you need to shampoo just like regularly. Keep your scalp clean. That's really all it is to it. And I don't know why I was so frustrated about it, because it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But I just wanted to share that because it's a new year. I'm focusing on new content. I'm focusing on new topics. I'm really all about my mindset and my abundance and my expansion this year. I'm not thinking about my hair. It's literally, I don't think about it. So I just wanted to come here and share that because I really appreciate all of you all who are here, because y'all found me through a lock video and y'all are sticking with me in the journey of content creation and expanding this documentation of the gratitude of my life. I don't at all take that for granted. I just don't want to be one of the people who lie to you like there's any new information on locks. There's no new information under the sun. I will reiterate some frequently asked questions here at the end. If you made it this far, shout out to you. You could drop an emoji. I have 149 locks. I started April 2019, April something 2019. I started with 2 strand twists and I interlocked them immediately, and I have been interlocking them every 6 to 8 weeks since then, and I'll be hitting 4 years here shortly. And if you're looking to start a lock journey, please check out my lock playlist of all of the content that is authentic to my journey and how it was going and how it went and where I've been and what products I used and what thoughts and conclusions I came to. All of that information is still valid, still true. None of it is erased by what I'm saying today. I'm just seeing a pattern. I'm sensing, I'm sensing a change in the winds, and I don't want the lock community to end up like the natural hair community where locks are, valued over others. And I also don't want to become the lock community that devalues those who do not have hair or are struggling with their journeys, struggling with scalp health and hair health. I don't want to be the person who thinks that my hair is my glory and this is why I'm here and I'm making content about this forever. Because if I cut this off or it falls off or something happens and I just don't have hair anymore, I don't want to not be able to make content on Joy of Jordan, Joy de Jordan. I don't want to be associated only with the journey of this protein filament attached to my scalp. So thank you everyone so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, give me a shout out down in the comments. Let me know how your new year is going. Let me know what you've been noticing in the ether, in the lock community, in the lock discussions, and just let me know if I'm alone or if I'm not alone, because it doesn't really matter, because I've already said what I said and I'm posting this. But if you have anything you'd like to share, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.